Hello chicas, how's everyone doing? Today we're working on this beautiful design. Finally, a client that I could record for you guys. I know I don't really record my clients, to be quite honest. I'm kind of shy when it comes to that. Just, asking them, hey, can I record you and stuff. Like, I know there's a lot of YouTubers that do it, a lot of them, pretty much all of them. But in this case, it was my little sister, so I was like, hey, can I record? She's like, of course. I've done videos with her in the past. They were in Spanish though. So this time I'm like, yes, I can record you. So, okay, you guys, I was not gonna record, to be quite honest, because I knew it was gonna be kind of long. I had to remove her previous set. So I was like, But then she chose this design. I'm like, oh no, I really have to record. So, okay, you guys, I didn't show you the products that we're using because this video will be super long. So, just bear with me. I'll be explaining to you what products I'm using. So, in this case, I had already pushed back her cuticles. You have to do that, you guys. You have to. It's gonna prevent lifting. So then I didn't show that here, but I did. And then I went ahead and used my drill bit by Cuticle USA. It's specially for the cuticles. And I just remove any cuticle little, you get that little cuticle stuck to your nail, and we don't want none of that on the natural nail because it will cause lifting. So then you want to remove anything any shine to the nail. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm removing any shine to the nail with a fine sanding band, and I'm using my drill in really low revolutions, I guess, or really low settings. I think I went in with a number 3 because the new drill that I'm using, I did do a review on it. It's like super good, so yeah, I have to go in with super gentle with that. So okay, I already cleaned up all her nails. I went in with some alcohol and some lint-free wipes to clean that area so there's no dust in them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and glue on my tips. The tips that I'm using with her are the same ones that I use for me. These are the Nails Bling nail tips. These cut your working time in half. I promise you that, you guys. So I'm using also the Mia Secret resin to glue them to the natural nail. And if I feel that like the tip needs a little bit more glue on the sidewalls, since it's harder to glue there, if you guys haven't noticed, I do go in with a little more of that glue just to secure that, on the natural nail. And then after I'm done gluing them, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them, whatever length she wanted them. She wanted them pretty short, you guys. I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't like to work with short nails. In this case I have to, because obviously she's my little sister and she comes in with me and she works, and she can't really handle long nails yet. And I'm like, you should get them longer, try each time to get them at least a number longer. She's like, no, I can't. And so I was like, okay. But to be honest, you guys, I don't really like working with short nails. Pretty much all of my clients come in and they ask for short nails. To me, they're really harder to work with, just because you really have to watch out. If you add too much acrylic on that, the nail's gonna look pretty fat, and it's gonna kind of deform in a way. So we don't want that. We want our nails to look, nice, pretty. So I'm just perfecting the coffin shape, you guys, with a 150 grit file. And these hand files are from Nail Supply Glamour. These files are so good. I recently purchased the 100 and I also have the 150 grit, and they are really, really good. Okay, so next step is to go ahead and blend in the natural nail, the tip with the natural nail. So for that, I'm using the same sanding band I used for her natural nails, just to remove the shine. So I'm just trying to blend in the tip to the natural nail, so that when we go ahead and put down the acrylic, the nail tips won't pop up. You know, they will like show when you start filing the nail, they will show up, and we don't want that. We want the tip to be, you know, flush, to be super blended in with the natural nail. So yeah, you guys, I also wanted to mention that for each client I do change the sanding band. So yeah, you guys, for each client I change it, and I obviously throw the previous one away. I don't want to be using the same one on each client. So moving on, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my dehydrator and my primer. You guys know that I use these two. For my dehydrator, I'm using the OPI dehydrator. I've had this for the longest, so I really want to finish it, and I do like how it dehydrates the nail. And then for the primer, I'm gonna be using the Queen Nails. Now this one is super good, you guys. The nails will not lift, the nails will not come off. It is super good, like it is super good. And every time I use it, like my clients are like, no, I don't want them to stay for long, so just use another one, because it's that good. You can find it through eBay. Okay, so now that I put down all of my dehydrator and my primer, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a super thin coat of Crystal Clear. I do this for some reasons. I do it because it prevents lifting, since it does not have any pigment. Pigment tends to have like oil, natural oil, so that's gonna cause lifting to your nail. So if you don't want that to happen, obviously you have to apply a super thin coat of Crystal Clear, since Crystal Clear does not have anything. It's pure, it's virgin, so it doesn't have anything. So you might want to add this to your nail. Also, if your client changes, she comes back for refills really, you know, quick, you don't go all the way to the natural nail, you know what I mean? So you just remove the color on top and you don't reach the natural nail. So that's why I do this, you guys. Okay, you guys, so now for the color part, for the color acrylic, I'm gonna be using this pink. This is a really super like soft pink. Maybe I should have removed my gray background and added like something white, or just put the napkin on the bottom, because it was taken away from the color. I noticed that. I don't know, you guys. And then I tried to like bring the brightness down of my lamps, and it wasn't working either. So I really don't know. But it is a really super, you know, pinky tone. This one is from Fantasy Nails. It's from the collection, I think it's called Cotton Candy. You can find this one through Nails Blinged. I bought this one from Nails Blinged, and it was only $8. It comes in 4 little acrylics, and they do look like cotton candy. So yeah, you guys, I'm just applying this color all over the nails. I'm gonna be applying it on the ring, middle, index, and thumb. And then on the pinky finger, we're going to be applying a glitter. I have to tell you guys that I was literally out of frame, so a lot of these clips I had to cut them off because you couldn't see anything. I was too focused on the application of her nails than to be, you know, filming. I am so sorry, you guys, but at least you can see some of the parts to it. You know, I left some that were able to be seen, you know, that you could be able to see. So yeah, you guys, I am so sorry about that. I was not in frame, so I really had to cut that off. So yeah, you guys, after this I'm gonna go ahead and apply the glitter. This glitter I made it myself, you guys. I bought some glitters off of eBay like a year ago, and I mixed the pink ones. They were gorgeous, you guys. Like, it came in a pack of 6 and they were like 15 grams. I swear to you guys, they were bomb. So I mixed them all and I created a mix. And I'm just applying this on the pinky finger. We were supposed to add like another, not that hot pink, you know, not that dark, but another lighter pink. But I'm like, no, that's too much of like baby pink, you know, that's too much light pink. So we decided to go in with this one too, to add more like a touch to it, you know, an extra touch to it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cap all of the nails, you guys. For that I'm using the Nail Supply Glamour monomer, and I'm using my NSI acrylic crystal clear. Like I've said to you guys, I don't like the Nail Supply Glamour powder, but I do like the monomer. It's very low odor, so it's really nice. I really do like it. I'm also using my number, I think I'm using my number 14 brush here. I'm not sure if it's the 10 or the 14 brush, you guys. I totally forgot, but it is the Nail Supply Glamour, which I do love those, by the way. I freaking love how they work. So yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna finish capping all of the nails, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on to filing. Now I did decide to add this step to the video, you guys, since I don't think you guys have seen me file a nail, you know, like on a client like this. So I decided to leave it on the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the 150 grit hand file from Nail Supply Glamour, and I'm just going to be filing the sidewalls just to perfect the coffin shape. And after this I'm gonna go ahead and use my drill, just so that I can go on the surface of the nail and remove any lumps and bumps that I may have left behind. So this is a drill bit that I'm using. It's a medium drill bit from, I think it's from AliExpress. I don't know if it's from AliExpress or eBay, I don't remember, you guys, but it is a fine grit and it is not safety. So you really have to be careful when you use this kind of bits, you guys, because they're not safety. And if you go in too harsh on the nail, or with super high, is it called revolutions on the, I know in Spanish it's called revoluciones, but yeah, if you go in with super high that on your nail drill, I mean, you can go ahead and hurt your clients, and of course we don't want to hurt your clients. So yeah, you guys, you gotta be really careful when you're going through the cuticle area. Now I've been on this, you know, nail world for about 6 years already, so I kind of do know when to go and how to go in the cuticle area, so it's easier for me. But if you're a beginner, I would suggest you guys to begin with a safety drill bit, the ones that have a rounder head on it. So yeah, because you will end up hurting your client if you're not careful with it. So now, after I'm done filing the surface of the nail, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with my hand file, the 150 grit, and I'm just perfecting again the sidewalls and the surface of the nail, so there's no harsh lines that the drill bit might have left behind. So now I'm just perfecting also the tip of the nail and making it really nice and squared. Well, not squared, but you know, straight. So yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and be doing this to all of the nails. And then after, okay, you guys, I do not touch the tip of the nail for nothing, like for nothing. But whenever I'm done filing the nails, that's when I go ahead and perfect the tip of the nail, making it super straight, you know what I mean? So then I'm gonna go ahead and do this to the nails, and then I'm gonna go ahead and buff the nails. I'm using a buffing block, one of the orange ones. Those are my favorites. I've tried other ones, and to be quite honest, I'm not really into them. I don't really like how they work, so I prefer the orange blocks, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go ahead and buff the nails, and then we're gonna be done with the filing process. So now that we're done with the filing process, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the nails really good. I don't ever send my clients to wash their hands. Instead, I spray my alcohol or my sanitizing spray or whatever you're using on my client's hands, and then I go in with this type of brush, and then I just clean them, and then I go ahead and spray once again the nails, and then I go in with a lint-free wipe and clean them really good. This has worked really good for me. I don't get any dust or anything, you guys. So I mean, it's that washing hands and all that stuff, it is time consuming, you guys. So I prefer doing this. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my top coats first, since we're gonna be doing some sugar effect and all. I remembered, I'm like, nope, I'm supposed to do this first. I totally, like, I was about to start on the design, but I'm like, no, I need to start with this first before I do anything else. I've told you that in the past, you guys, with sugar effect and all that, you need to apply your top coat first. So obviously the pinky finger will go shiny, and then the rest of the nails are gonna go matte. Okay, so now for the knitted sweater effect, of course, I'm gonna be using the hard gel by IBD. And you guys, everything that's on these nails that I created on these nails, you've seen me done before. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch this process, since I have so many videos that I've done with me doing sugar effects, snowflakes, the icicles, the knitted sweater. You've seen me do this before, so I'm just gonna leave you guys to it. I'm just gonna leave you guys watch this part. There's not really anything that I would have to explain, since like I said, you've seen it before. So yeah, you guys, but I do have to tell you guys that no, not all of the nails are gonna go matte, only the knitted sweater. I'm so sorry about that, I totally forgot, but only the knitted sweater, just because I don't know, I just think it looks better like this. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch this and then I'll come back with you guys. Alrighty, chicas, so we are done with the design part of the nails. So I'm just gonna be applying some cuticle oil. This one's by Mia Secret, not my favorite to be quite honest. It smells kind of funky, but oh well. Yeah, you guys, this is the final result. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really like it. I really did like it. So then you guys, please tell me in the comments down below what you guys think. And well, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for being here. God bless. Take care. Stay safe. Bye bye.